Hi, fantastic phonics friends. Welcome to Friday. We have gone through a whole week of learning this week. I am so excited to round out this lesson with you this week. We are doing part 2 of compound words. To activate your schema, I have included the video from Jack Hartman again. Just a fun little video with a catchy tune. If you'd like to pull that up through your Google Classroom, you can, and watch that just to activate your schema some more with compound words. Today, let's go ahead and jump in and look at our learning target. Just a little extra today with our learning target. It says I can create compound words. Yeah, I can do that. So I can learn to sound out and create words. So not only do I want you to be able to create it, but I want you to be able to read it. Okay, so we're sounding them out and creating them. I will know I have it when I can create compound words by putting two base words together and determine their meaning. So today we're doing the create, but we're adding a component, we're adding that meaning. We want to know, do we understand what these words mean? So yesterday I showed you a chart in our mini lesson, and we had to break it down a little bit because it was a little wordy and we didn't really understand everything that it said. It said a compound word is a combination of two or more words. So we know we need two words that function as a single unit. Function as a single unit means it is a single word of meaning. So the of meaning today is what does the word actually mean when we create the new one? Okay, so that's the part that we're going to break apart today, is talk about the of meaning part. To determine the meaning of a compound word, you're going to put the last word first and then add the first one. Let me show you what that means. Let me move my picture. See if it'll let me move me. Usually it does, but for some reason it's like, no, it's not going to let me move. Okay, so the example is doghouse. Doghouse. So it says use the last word first. So the last word is house. So I have a house. Then put the first word dog. So it is a house for a dog. That's the meaning of doghouse. A house for the dog. So you're putting the last word first and then adding the first word. Okay? Let's try a couple of these together. So first, we have cat, fish. So to make a new word, the new word is going to be catfish. Let's blow that up a little bit more so you can see it. Catfish. So there's our compound word. And then my rule says use the last word first. So fish. I'm going to use fish. I don't know why that is so little, but you cannot see that. Let's blow that up some. Okay, so use the last word first as fish, and then use the first word. Okay, so now we're going to put the cat part on here. So the meaning is it is a fish that looks like a cat. So I have fish first. Looks like a cat. They have whiskers on them. They're kind of fluffy with whiskers is what a catfish looks like. Okay, let's look at the next one, roadside. This may be something new for you. So a roadside, not a road sign, but a roadside. Okay, so my rule says, sorry about having to blow those up. My rule says put the last word first. So let's put the last word, which is side, and then put the first word, which is road. So it means it is the side of the road. So you have a road, and the roadside is this side over here beside the road. So it's the side of the road. Okay, that's what the meaning of it is. Now let's try boyfriend. Okay, so let's type boyfriend. Ooh, all the girls are giggling. Boyfriend, and all the boys are like, ugh. All right, so we have boyfriend. Okay, so now you do this one. What is the last word? We're going to put it first. Okay, so the last word is what? Tell me on the screen, even though I can't hear you. Friend. All right, so we have friend first. Take the last word, put it first. And then put the first word at the end. Boy. So it is a friend who is a boy. A friend who is a boy. Now, this doesn't always work, but most of the time it does. So most of the time, if one of the questions says, what is the meaning of this compound word, then you're going to be like, oh, Mrs. Steck said, put the last word first and then the first word, and that's going to help me with the meaning. Okay? So today you're going to do that a little bit in your independent practice. So it says, write 4 compound words that you saw in your lesson. So if you need to go back and in your journal, write some of the words we talked about so that you can get those first 4 down, go ahead and do that. Then it says, can you read these words? So I want you to find somebody to read these 5 words to. And then it says, write the meaning of 3 compound words. So if you want to break apart these, you can. Or if you want to break apart these, you can. But what you're going to do, so let's do snowflake. You're going to put snow here and flake, and then you're going to tell me what it means. And so you're going to say a flake that is made of snow. Okay? Flake and snow. Now, those extra little bits that you put in there, a flake made of, I added that, made of snow, you're going to have to think, okay, what does that mean? I have flake and snow. It is a flake, what? Made of snow. Okay, so you're going to have to do some thinking about what do those middle words need to be. But I think you can do it. I really think you can. Okay, let's do another one. Sunflower. So you got sun here, flower here. What does that mean? It is a flower, sun. A flower, sun. I'm thinking it is a flower that looks like the sun. Okay, so you're thinking about a sunflower is really big and it's got the yellow around it. Okay, so it is a flower that looks like the sun. You could also say a flower made from the sun. Okay, so when the sun's shining, they're standing tall looking at the sun. When the sun is not shining, usually they bend down. Sun comes up, whoop. So you could say that as well for sunflower. So go ahead and pick 3 to create and then tell me what they mean. Again, you can use the ones that you have here on the page or go ahead and use some of these that we have on that extra chart. All right. I will check your work and make sure everybody's on track. I know this is a little bit harder than just creating the words, but we want to make sure that you understand the clues on how to figure out the meaning, which is put the last word first and then add the first word. You guys have a great day and have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you again. Bye, guys.